very happy Sunday to you. Hi. Tonight we're going to be playing Dread Delusion, a little indie game that I'm enamored with. And I hope you like it too. But it's okay if you don't. I'm going to play it anyways though, because I'm the streamer. Emote from a stream you didn't watch, but got a gift sub for. That's pretty cute. What do I have? I don't got nothing. I don't got nothing. Okay. Poof! Oh, thank God it just worked this time. Hi! Oh my God, my paw scratches my ear. Hi. Hello. I'm Neve. I need emotes. I know. I'm working on it. Please have patience. Something big is in the works. I'm Neve. Welcome to my stream. Tonight I'm gonna play Dread Delusion. We're gonna play it right now, actually. This is a weird game. It's a fantasy game, but it's weird. And I like it. Where's my title?
Our world is long since shattered.
Perfect.
But hope still flickers in our darkest dreams. Few would guess that our fate would be decided upon the Oneric Isles, an almost forgotten archipelago of the southern sky realms. On these uncanny islands, the apostatic union, power-drunk after slaughtering their once exalted gods, maintains but a paltry presence. Under their negligent gaze, the deep forests and dark places teem with cutthroats, cultists, and worse. In the desolate, endless realm, poor souls languish undying in decrepit mausoleums, yearning for their lost mortality. While the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by the crooked logic of its manufactured monarch, strives to transform not just the realm, but reality itself. All these regions have their part to play in this unfolding story, but it begins fathoms below in the Underlands, a ruinous wasteland where none can draw breath for long. It is here that a secret waits to be uncovered by someone whose dreams burn brighter than any. But will those dreams kindle into a radiant destiny? Or will we burn in the folly of delusion?
Dread Delusion. Whoa! Like the title? Welcome to Dread Delusion. Let's start a new game. Normal mode, hard mode. I'm gonna do normal mode. I might be an epic gamer sometimes.
Was long ago broken.
Oh.
Its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization.
Okay.
In the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
I'm in a ship and we're ruminating on our past. This is kind of like Morrowind a little bit.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed? Even then?
Okay, what do I want to perk into? What do I want to specialize in? A brawler. The idea of battle captivates you. You get the idea, you know. This is about being tough, the strongest, you know. It could be fun to do that. Urchin. Growing up, you were nobody, just another malnourished child clogging the city. You know, you became a little thief. You have guile, which means you have better lockpick and agility, which is pretty good. I did apprentice in my previous run. I know you probably want to see magic, and we're still gonna do magic, I promise, because there's just cool spells either way. But I want to try something else, maybe. We'll see. And noble. Child of noble birth, you were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You know, this one makes you more charismatic and stuff. Which means you're better at shopping, which is fun. And there are a lot of charm checks in this game. Kind of like Fallout New Vegas. Beth, chat, what do y'all think? What should we do? We could still do Apprentice if that seems like the best one. Lore is a really important skill is the thing, so this isn't a bad idea at all to just pick this as your default. Lore lets you find secrets in the world. Things you can interact with that you wouldn't be able to unless you had enough wisdom. So that's very useful. There's also a lot of locked doors. So like Beth said, Urchin is really good. It also makes you faster. Or agility does just directly make you faster and jump higher. You know, like Elder Scrolls. I don't know. They're both pretty good. I'm thinking we're gonna go with Apprentice, though. Because it seems cool.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Okay, let's go back. Let me read it all to you.
Slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed? Even then?
As a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. So we were sold. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read, you did not forget.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Adventurer, at the first chance, you set out on your own. Hey, remember to drink lots of water, okay? You traveled the sky realms, stowing on ships and sleeping under the stars. You learned much of the world, but you also learned how to defend yourself, as the open road is not for the faint-hearted. Plus 20 attack. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. You get the idea. That's awesome. Aetherist? You proved adept with machinery, so the Aetherist Guild took you as an apprentice. You learned hermetic magic to seal a ship so it may touch the cosmos, but also the simple logic of locks and traps. So lockpick is solid. This could be a really good bonus. Scholar? Being accepted into a prestigious Beyond University, you learned of ancient gods, dead cities, and the language of the universe. But above all, you learned to look beyond the obvious, to find the hidden truths of all meanings. Again, plus 20 Lorm is pretty crazy, because that's like a lot of secrets we can find with that. Scholar seems good. You love secrets. Counselor is also good because it gives us charm. Your treatises and polemics showed promise. You gained a position in a council in Riova, the political heart of the Apostatic Union. Before long, you were hurling opinions into deafening debates. Scholar seems really good, though. Yeah.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Ooh. Temple Raider. After learning of a powerful artifact in an ancient temple, you set out to obtain it. You trained to defend yourself against traps and monsters alike, but not to evade the Inquisition, who forbid the plunder of such places. Okay. Hunted. In your studies, you learned of a forbidden word, a word whispered only in the dark, that opened unseen doors. Before you knew it, you were hunted by a shadowy organization and forced to flee for your life. I did this one before, so we're going to switch it up on this one. Not this one. Spellcast is good. Trust me, and we're going to get a lot of it. But we're going to get one of the other three. Bookseller is pretty good, too. You opened a bookshop in Riova. an emporium of knowledge frequented by the most learned folk in the apostatic union. But when word got out, I know Ambitious Caster would be really good with it. It's tempting. It's just what I did before, you know? I like to change it up. Jump height sounds funniest. True. Oh, I'm alive. There's a dead guy here. Alright. I can open my cell door. That guy's okay. Dead people. 3 coins. I got 3 coins. Prisoner XVII. If you don't know, chat, that's Roman numerals, and that's 17. You've been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Why am I being released? Only the High Confessor can answer that, but I calculate there is an 8 in 10 chance you will be granted the honor of a glorious and sanctifying death. They're gonna give me a swift, glorious, sanctifying death, I hope. Yeah. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition in its generosity has made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. Weird guy. That must be the High Confessor. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your services required, Prisoner 17. That's not my name. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. You forfeited the right to a name when you betrayed the apostatic union. A number is all you deserve. But I offer you the chance of penance, an opportunity to atone for your vulgar crimes. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. How exactly? Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago. Archipelago? I never know how to pronounce that one. I've heard it in every way. Archipelago. On the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oneric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Darkstar mercenaries. For our quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Kolos. Vela Kolos? This is suicide! I don't know who that is, never heard of her. She is the daughter of Admiral Kolos, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a warband of thieves and pirates. The Darkstars were tolerated in the Union, until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur, claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this Inquisition journal. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance, and closer to the blinding light, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. I want to talk to her more. Oh, she won't let us. We'll have to talk to her more later. Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. I don't have a weapon yet. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword. Then press the inventory key to open your journal. You know how it is. It's a video game. A rusty sword. Oh boy. Swords are reliable all-rounder weapons, rewarding both speed and aggression. Chipped and corroded, this one that has seen better days. And may yet see them again if some of the rust could be cleaned off. So now we go to... This is our inventory. I love the UI in this game. I love the style. Let's equip this. Great. We don't have anything else to put in any of our slots. We're naked. We're a prisoner, so they don't really let us have clothes. We have no spells, and no items to put in our item slots. We have a quest. The hunt for Vela Kolos. After months of confinement in an Inquisition prison, you've been released on one condition. You must apprehend Vela Kolos, the most dangerous person in the Sky Realms. She is in the fortress nearby. You may seek further assistance from Inquisitor Ignavius en route. Oh, the name changed. One of them is a typo. We haven't found maps. We have a sword now. We can break boxes like this, and they'll have items in them, like, almost all of the time. That's a health potion. Restores your health. This potion is brewed from the Eye of Pagath herb, and hastens the body's restorative functions. I hope you like alchemy. We're going to be doing a lot of it. It is prescribed by most doctors, one of their few treatments that does more good than harm. Spells and quick items must be equipped in the equipment menu before use. This is classic stuff. Badges are useless unless equipped. That must be the fortress right there. Whoa, check that out. Do you see that? That's like a dragon. I'm already really into this game, and I already know, like, a lot about it. So I hope you have a good time learning about it with me. This one is created from the Paradoxicus herb. Dragon! Now, there's a lot of items in this game. I mean, like, a lot. If you like picking things up, if you like collectathons, if you like finding secrets, this is the perfect game for you. This is their warship. It looks pretty dope, you gotta admit. Here, I want to get a screenshot real quick. Fantastic. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yes. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you'd best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtain's drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you, and something tells me you have your own role to play. Okay. Ghosts are always approaching me and telling me that I have the utmost importance in the world. Oh, check this out. We can open this and get an item out of it. You could tell because it was glowing. If we come all the way back here, there might be an item. Yes. Who's my favorite ghost? That's, like, not a fair question, and you know that, Beth. There are a number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. You know how RPGs work. Whee! I don't know. I liked Lady Bow from Paper Mario quite a bit. Does Vivian count? She's kind of a ghost. This is one of the Inquisitors. They're our friends. What's this guy got to say? The road ahead is patrolled by Darkstar mercenaries. I strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. It's not that I doubt your skills, prisoner. I simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance that you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookouts for ways to sneak past tough enemies. This is what sneaking looks like in this game. We get a funny little border. What happened here? I love the way this fire looks. Oh. Oh, they took care of it. That's good. Those were my buddies, I think. What are you doing? No offense, but you'd better leave this to the professionals. I read that really badly. I'll do better next time. Me. Our agent is dying, but they might... but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some This is just more tutorial, you know. Are you one of the locals? He looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I've failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Your Inquisitor has sent me on the hunt for Bella Colos. He lets out a weary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies at my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. I don't know why I got so bad at reading suddenly. We'll just have to try better. By the waterfall. Oh. Oh, goodness. Here, let's go into our inventory again. Stage fright. Yeah, I'm really scared. It's true, it's been so long that I'm so scared. It's been 4 days since I last streamed. What? You might be wondering. What? It might be even longer, like 5 days. Whoa. That one just landed. Throwing knife. A well-balanced steel knife designed to be thrown. In Slev, thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for an additional sting. That's a hint. Ooh. This is a tutorial again. Fuck. Yay, we did it! Oh. Oh, here's our first hint about secrets and stuff. This is what we put all our points into lore for, so we can interact with things that look kind of out of place. Kinda neat. I don't know what this is. Your current status is represented blah blah blah. Come on. There's not even anything back there. I thought there would be. Funny creature. I like this guy. Alright, we're gonna go talk to our boss. This is our manager. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes in a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? Mushrooms? There are mushrooms everywhere. He clicks his fingers. Like that. Hold on. That's a good one. Exactly! He turns to a beaming smile across his face. I've never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Such wide stalks. Such healthy gills. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in Lundell, but nothing like this. Hello, welcome. Hi. Nice to have you here. I just saw your chat message. He wiggles a finger at you while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of Scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in the Oneric Isles, and I hear it's to die for. Okay. He slaps you on the shoulder. That's damn good of you, prisoner. Ah, but where are my manners? This guy is supposed to be like Cooper. Agent Dale Cooper. But where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Shake his hand firmly. He grips her hand with an equal firmness. I see I'm in good company, prisoner. He points at the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Light, the fortress of Vela Kolos, leader of the Dark Star mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault, and not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far, none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. A tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So, any questions? How do I get there? Why, you see that great big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the Blinding Light Fortress and is where you need to get to. Just stride into that main gate, making sure to slay any pesky Dark Stars that get in your way. Once you're in the compound, find a lift mechanism that will take you up to the battlements. That's where Vela has been holed up. Okay. Blah, blah. Is there a way I can avoid bloodshed? The sneaky sort, are we? You're in luck. My agents reported that there's a side entrance to the right of the fortress, which leads into a maintenance tunnel of some sort. I'm sure the Dark Stars laid plenty of traps, but surely nothing you couldn't disarm with a deft hand. Once you're inside, you could try and avoid detection by keeping to the walls. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. The small beams. That's the spirit, prisoner. I'm sure you'll make short work of these ruffians. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I've taken quite an interest in these Zoneric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. I read that one really good. That one went a lot better. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna practice some combat. After we grab our first Delusion. It's actually just a glimmer of Delusion. It's like a heart piece. We need these to get upgrades. It's how we get better stats. Streamer is a good reader. Thank you. We learned a spell called Return Home, which will take us to the last one of these. Which also restores our mana. Yeah, crystal points will restore your mana. Here, let's go up here. Ow. There is a parry in this game. Ooh. Oh, that one was fast. Oh, we gotta watch our stamina. Your stamina actually depletes. Read you a bedtime story? Are you going to bed, Beth? Beth time. Oh, there's the ghost again. Oh yeah, beds are really important. And some of them are unsafe. We're gonna try sleeping here anyways, though. See that looming fortress? It struck fear into the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostatics named it the Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal. For Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Would you kill for your beliefs? Probably. At least you're the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The sky realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, such a heart will only see that you dead in a gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. Well, fair enough, I guess. Right up there is the front door to the Blinding Light. Let's go look around first. Whee! Who knows what killed that person? Oh, this is Eye of Pegeth. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pegeth. This herb is well known for its healing properties and is used in medicine across the Apostatic Union. This place is huge, by the way. Like, there's a lot more to see. And it goes on forever. A very big and very busy game. You know what's another very surprisingly huge game? Hollow Knight. When I started playing Hollow Knight, I was like, this probably won't be that long of a Metroidvania. And then it was like the longest one ever made. Oh. People down there. Weird flower. Hollow Knight got a lot longer with its free DLCs too. That's literally true is the thing. Did they see me? They did, but they don't want to engage. Hold on. Taste this! My blades! Huh. These guys suck. Oh my god, so many items. This is Paradoxicus. Stamina potion. This recovers any lost stamina that we have. Which comes back very, very, very slowly on its own. So we can't go up that way. Let's go around the other side of it. I'm sure we'll find an entrance soon. Oh, lockpicks. I love to find lockpicks. Ooh, they've got a bow. Sure, whatever. I can't get over there. I can't. Item lost. That's a side door. Hold on, I want to go over this way first. There's like a whole little area down here. Oh my god. Look, there's like a house up there. We couldn't get to this zone from where we were before, but we're here now. Here's another shelf that I forgot to go to. Oh, that's an outlaw. Not a Darkstar mercenary, but a bandit or something of the sort. That's a really high difficulty lock. I'm gonna try it 2 more times. That's 1. Oh my god. Iron ore. We're gonna need that to upgrade a lot of things. We need 3 of them to start. Right now we have 1. What a beautiful area. This little pond is so cute. Got you. Oh, crazy. They did get me that time. I did take damage that time. That was crazy. First enemy to hit me. flower. You gotta make sure you pick up every single flower you see. It's actually, like, incredibly important. Oh, that's the sacred shroom or something. That's what it's called. You can trust me. I'm a jackal. Hehe. Oh, thank goodness. That's a trap. Oh. I can just jump over. Ow! It still got me. Through the vents or down the hallway first? I think I'm gonna go down the hallway first. Oh. Pop in. Oh! That was not loaded. We just had a funny bug. Interesting. I've never seen that one. It really is like Elder Scrolls. What the heck? Oh, we're way ahead of where we're supposed to be. We just, like, kind of waltzed through the entire castle by accident just now. What the freak? Where did I come from? Back here. We don't want to do that. We really want to progress the plot right while we're here. So we're gonna go back. There's a chest down there. I see it. There's no enemies in here. We got our first delusion! Okay, we don't have spells yet, so we're not gonna upgrade our wisdom for a while, especially since it's already, like, higher than all of our other stats. We really want higher guile. Beth is gonna make a Street Fighter joke. Check the chat. I'm telling her to make it instead of predicting it. This door is barred from the other side. We can't go that way. You knew it was too obvious, so you resisted. You know, I can appreciate that in you, Beth. You know? It's the shortcut that we saw earlier. That's another shortcut that leads to this shortcut. Oh, hello. It's a shortcut, so we're just gonna go down, come back up, and then continue. Can I pull the lever while it's up there to send it back down? I tried it before. I can't do that one, so no. The Apostatic Union now consider me accepted. Too easy. That's what Daniel Smith would say. Oh my god, a bed. I can't sleep in these beds. That makes me very sad. Another throwing knife. Yes! What is this? Secrets. I heard a door oh. Secret hallway? Oh. We're getting some good bugs. Feel my blood rushing through my body. Yes, this is it. The feeling is coming back to me. The sensation of killing. The doom and darkness, the dark streets. They're calling me to the ultimate ring. I miss Dan Smith. Remember that guy? He was a kooky nut. This looks like an interesting landmark. That's good to know. We're in the fortress now. Oh. I'm killing people. Should be my subscriber sound? No, it's gonna be like when Jerma was playing Dark Souls. And he said it's the pallbearer noise. Oh, that was scary. That almost crushed me. When they sent me a health potion. Thank you, High Confessor. Everybody in chat say thank you, High Confessor. Oh. I thought there might be a secret if I went through there. Probably not over there, though. Good job, Beth. These are lances. They shoot these out of these giant cannons at gods. That's what they're for. Not anymore, though. Most of the gods are dead, and they're looking for the last few. This door is barred from the other side. We straight up just cannot go in there. Good to know. We'll come back. How about this one? Oh, close. They were about to hit me. Oh, there's gotta be something back here. You just know it. Ooh, a whole treasure chest and everything. Glucosic bomb, a vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes. Extremely volatile. The flask will explode on impact when thrown. That sounds fun. Let's equip it. Oh, you know what? Let's also equip stamina potions. That's good. That's her! Vela Kolos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails, and why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly, you catch her eye. What's this, a straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, but you've caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I've just escaped from an Inquisition prison. Like, getting here. Hi! Hi, Moo! Welcome! This is Dread Delusion. It's a weird fantasy game that I like a lot. It's kind of like an Elder Scrolls type game. But I like it more than Elder Scrolls. Velicolos, I've come to apprehend you in the name of the Inquisition. She throws her... Wow. She throws her head back and laughs. Oh, that's good. You've come to apprehend me? You look like you need a meal and a lie down. I don't think you're in a state to apprehend a silk slug. Those Inquisition dogs really must be desperate, huh? Still, we can't tarry here. Events are in motion that can't be stopped. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure. Oh my god. Ugh, thank you for the resub. I have to change that noise to a different Killer 7 sound. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. And she's gone, just like that. The fortress needs repairing before that will work. Does that mean I'll be able to repair it? This looks wild. It is. It has a beautiful PS1 type graphical style. Let's go back into here. And as you can see, the Inquisition is extremely efficient because this room was empty when we came through it just minutes ago. And they've moved everything in here already. Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you up on the platform, he mutters under his breath, though what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Okay, we'll talk to her first. I'm sorry, I don't want to bother her while she's doing that. Oh, there she is! The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, prisoner 17, wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems that Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her, I failed. A high-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense. I was certain you would be cut into tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. But your sentence still stands. You may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Oneric Isles are home to a number of former Darkstar mercenaries. My superiors would rather I executed them, but... She is silent a moment. They are of more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hallowtown, in the center of the Oneric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades, in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Okay. Why me? We're a prisoner, and they chose us to do all this. Why me? The Darkstars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition. You could say we've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amenable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. Which way is it to Hallowtown? Follow the road south, through the village of Quill, and cross the gate bridge. This should get you to Hallowshire. You will need to acquire an apostatic union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Quill could help you. Okay. Good. And be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of apostatic union territory. There may be worshippers, or even minor gods who have fled the union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hallowtown. And beyond Hallowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? Ooh, I'm a confessor. Call me Confessor Neve. Okay, I'll be going. Now, I have some questions. Oh, very well, but... With a shudder, the machine squats slightly. You'll have to speak up. It is most echoey in here. Why are you in that metal coffin? Let's just get right to business. You are not the only member of this tribunal to have betrayed the Apostatic Union. In my former life, I committed Heinous crimes. She lets out a metallic laugh. Unlicensed spell weaving. Conversing with gods. Abetting armed conflict. I could go on. Metallic sigh. Thank you, Moo. This iron coffin is an honor, a privilege. The pain it delivers, the exquisite torment, sharpens my reason, and it was specially designed to insulate my mind, lest I hear the gods' cruel whispers and forget my penance. Okay, that's all. Let's go. The ghost is up there. Vela spent countless nights here. Hunched at her desk by the light of a candle, while the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside herself. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. I see it clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. Oh, she disappeared. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality, rather than their arcane knowledge, to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of this spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. I love this one. We're going to equip this one. Return Home is a good spell. We're only going to be using it sometimes. And right now is not one of those times. Let's go all the way upstairs first. This is a house. We could build a house right now. Let's build it. I upgraded my quarters, or I tried to at least. Hold on, hold on. We can sleep in the bed? Yeah, let's sleep till the next day. And then 24 hours. Let's go! Oh. Oh, my buggy texture. I should probably bug report this. Let me get a screenshot. Okay, we got a couple. Oh, here's the quarters. Great. Little beds for my crewmates. Funny little statue of a knight. Ah, my screenshot. I've not unlocked any trophies for this display. I have not unlocked any trophies for this display. We'll have to come back when we have trophies for display. I'm getting a lot of bugs this game. I have never had this many problems playing this. Let's talk to our guy. Ah, Confessor 17. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you'd meet a gruesome end, but you sure showed them, eh? Yeah, we'll come back. We know our jobs. That's where we came in, and then we went down that hall and met Vela. And now, I think, we're ready to progress. There's some really cool stuff coming up, and I'm really excited. Well, I'm only an hour in, too. We can keep going for a little bit. I started early today. We started at 7:30 because I really wanted to just do something this night. Just feel antsy, you know? But I solved it. Let's get our new save, first of all. Alright. Welcome to the Oneric Isles proper. Now that we've left the fortress, this is a lot like a Dark Souls intro, where you start in like a castle, and you have to escape it. We're now given a path. We don't have a map just yet. And hopefully we get one soon. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh my. What's all that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Oneric Isles back in Ryova, but it seems to be decades out of date. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they've floated into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Do you know where I can find a map? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hallowshire, to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Quill Village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. Okay. Good luck to this guy. My plants. I want to show you creatures, chat. This game has lots of animals and beasts and really fun writing. This game has such a good world, too. I really love the way this is. Check that out. There's some giant creature right there. Kind of scary. There's a big island up there that we haven't gotten to yet. Oh. Oh, right. I got charm. Let's try to charm this enemy. Oh, first let me try to open this. We don't have enough might for this yet. Let's try it 3 times. That was 2. Okay. We're gonna come back for it. We're gonna be coming back through most areas. Charm challenge succeeded. He's our friend now. Oh. You need to get an upgraded version of charm to make them, like, follow you. But if there's enemies near them, then they will attack those enemies. They just have to be near them. There's a house here. Hello. Stop right there. The man brandishes a particularly rusty sword in your direction. You're not ticking, are ye? No metallic limbs, leaky joints? No. Because you might be a mechanical contraption hiding in the skin of a person. Well, don't look at me like I'm daft. It's a perfectly reasonable suspicion. Get off me, old man. You're in my house. I'll do as well as the damn fleas. Well, I'll admit, you don't seem like a mindless killing machine from that blasted Clockwork Kingdom. You get the idea. Seems like people here are pretty scared of the Clockwork Kingdom. I'm not gonna sleep in this random dude's bed. That's asking for trouble. Well, there's a giant beast there, so we're gonna not go there right now because that's really scary, actually. This way to Quill Village, purveyors of the prophetic Scryshroom tea. This way to God War Fort. The above has been crossed out, and someone has scrawled, the esteemed Rotten Onion Mercenary Camp. That must be who controls that. And this way to the Sacred Shroom. Okay, Quill Village is back up the hill. Let's go to Quill. Quill's up there. That's Quill Village. Pretty. Isn't this game, like, gorgeous? I love the way it looks. The color choices are so vibrant and, like, fun. But it also has, like, this darkness to it. Ooh. It's very grim. Oh, dragon! Such a good dragon flying through the clouds. Whoa, look at him go. Dragons are awesome. If you don't agree, I will ban you. The youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Quill Village. My name's Lude. Were you, involved in all that commotion over at the old fort? Sure. I'm just passing through. I won't cause you any trouble. He looks relieved. Oh, okay. I could tell you a little bit about our town if you'd like. We're just a humble little village, he swallows. Have you heard of Scryshroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow it and sell it. Only, things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. What's going wrong? Well, the crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less Scryshroom. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. He looks around and leans in closer. I've heard some people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging, you know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. Forget it. Oh, I've been waffling again, haven't I? Did you want to know anything else? I've got to get going. Bye, kid. He's the mayor's son. Mushroom. Little town. This is Quill. Whee! The man sips his tea and studies you intently. New face, huh? If you've got business here, talk to Dwin at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm really only employed to make sure things go smoothly. You don't seem like the rest of the villagers. We've only met 2 of them, but this guy does kind of stand out. He betrays a thin smile. My, you're perceptive, huh? I'm a mercenary, you see. I've fought with the Beyond Serpents, the Lundel Blackguard, and even the Dark Stars for a time. That's who we're looking for. And now, I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman. Nothing more. So please, pay me no heed. I'm looking for some former Darkstar mercenaries. He narrows his eyes. Oh, is that so? Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, cause it's no secret that I'm a former Darkstar merc myself. Yeah, as you just told me. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny. Once it became clear that Vela's ambitions, once so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. He clears his throat. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? I'm meeting with Jack. Jack Basalt. Good old Jack. In the Union, they still call him the shame of the Navy after he abandoned his rank and station to join Vela's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon. When his voice bellowed across the deck of a skyship, sword raised high, you made sure to heed it. But below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command. Learning their names, their troubles, not every merc captain does that. Of course, I don't know if that was thanks to a kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Let me guess, you're meeting in a pub, right? That's enough. Bye. Hello. Welcome. Pull up a stool. If you're looking for Scryshroom, you've come to the right place. Do you know what Scryshroom does, newcomer? No. Well, where have you been stuffing your noggin? Scryshroom shows you your future in all its brilliant glory. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Bjorn that can do what Scryshroom does. It plunges you into the river of time so you can see the bends and the currents rushing towards you. Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend. Oh no. I used the humble Scryshroom to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostatic Union. So what do you say, you buyin'? You've convinced me. What are you selling? Good thing we got a bunch of money. We're gonna buy those, and we're gonna buy the compass. We actually really want the compass, trust me. And we'll buy... we don't need potions. Let's buy one more Scryshroom. For the road. He also has an inn room. 2 coins. Great. Let's rest till morning. It's a little dark. I like the wind chimes that you can hear all over this place. The mayor lives up there in the house on top of the hill. This is where we could park an airship if we had one. I wish I had an airship. Do you like airships? I like airships. I don't know where this is. The man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he is older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to town, I gather. Well, I'm the local waymaster, name's Coolwitch. And I'll have you know, before you engage in any business here in Quill, I'll be taking your weight. So, without another word, please step on the scales. Thanking you kindly. Alright. You met Waymaster Coolwitch, who refused to speak with you unless you were weighed on his enormous scales. You've weighed yourself, and so should probably report back to him. He studies the dials and symbols atop the machine and scratches various notes on some parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. Crimes of a magical nature. Says here you force entry onto an Inquisition ship via a portal? You're either the smartest or stupidest wizard I've ever heard of. But there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent. He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon. At first glance, I thought you might be one of those Darkstar mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid. But you must have been fighting those scoundrels, huh? Yeah, the crimes were just a cover story. Yes, I'm a confessor atoning for my crimes. Well, far be it for me to delay Inquisition business. I've approved your visit to Quill. You won't get any trouble. He thinks a moment. But, say, in light of your profession, could you lend this humble servant of the Apostatic Union a hand? There'd be a passport in it for ya. We need one of those. That's what we were told by the High Confessor. You see, the Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. There's also fears of bloody god worship among the townsfolk. After all we've been through, he looks distinctly peeved. So you need help tracking down god worshippers. He leans forward and speaks low. Aye, folks been afeared recently, you see. The soil's dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scry shroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand. So some have been flirting with the old ways. Just tell me what you need. Alright, I'll tell it straight. As you know, god worship and consorting with Wiccans or their gods is a heinous crime. But I've reason to believe there's some among us who are turning to it to try and fix our poor harvests. Trouble with a small town like this? We all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around and try to find any Wiccan sympathizers, so we can sort this out quiet-like, before the villagers start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. That's good. Let's go. Let's find some Wiccans. Not the same as in the real world. You heard the rumors of... You gotta talk to the innkeeper first when you're looking for a quest. Now look, that's a pretty nasty accusation to be throwing around willy-nilly. What exactly are you getting at, newcomer? Not accusing anyone, just asking a harmless question. Damn right you're not accusing anyone. Because I'm old enough to have lost family to that bastard god, like plenty other folk around here. The thought of bringing him back sends a chill through my bones. It's true, the business has been hurting lately. The soil's not what it was when I was a boy, and each year the yield gets leaner. But I'd sooner pack the whole thing in and be begging on the streets of Hallowshire than subject Quill to that tyrant god again. He lowers his voice to a hushed whisper. If there really are folks around here praying to Angwin, and I'm not saying there are, they'd be doing it under the cover of darkness, I'd wager. Only last night I saw someone lurking in the dark as I was packing up. Now, if someone were to rest until nightfall, they might be able to get a better look. But that'll be all I say on the matter, so don't be asking me again, you hear? Sounds good. Let's talk to other people. Do you know of any god worshippers here? Ah, so his old Cull Witch got you hunting them would-be Wiccans then? I really don't like to get involved in such matters. What people ascribe to, be it legal or otherwise, is no business of mine. I'm no lawman after all. Based. Ally. He swirls his tea in its cup for a moment. Of course, it hardly needs stating that if I were looking for people involved in illicit deeds, yeah, you know. So it looks like we want to check at night. We need to rent the room every day. You can only rent it for one night. And now it's night! Oh, there's someone over there. You see that? Oh my god, there's a person! Whoa! We should probably be careful in case we get captured or found out or something. Hiya! That didn't work. Are they taking a break? That way. Look at those crispy graphics. Yeah, this is a PS1 style game. Here, I can actually... Let's take a look at it with the, with a different thing. Here, this is with retro resolution turned back off. It just makes it more pixely. Let's try, wobbly textures off and wobbly 3D off, though that's like the style of the game. It makes everything look kind of weird. So we're going to turn all of those back on, because I think they're fun. Whatever. In the darkness and under such a thick hood, you can't make out the person's face. Get away from me, you hear? You shouldn't be here. Come any close and I swear you'll regret it. Oh, there's like a something down here. Uh-oh. In Flo Village, you found evidence of god worship deep in the caves under the town. Waymaster Colwich will surely want to hear of this. You think there's something back here? There's a delusion in his head. That's cool. Do you think that we're gonna run into that person on our way out? Yeah, they're still coming down here. What's up? They just say the same thing. They don't even care. Oh, iron ore. We have 3. If I can find an upgrade booth, we can upgrade our weapon. Sadly, we're going to have to sleep again because we have to wait till daytime. Okay. We gotta talk to that old man. About these god worshippers. I found evidence. I saw someone dressed in robes lurking around at night. That sure is mighty suspicious, but on its own I can't do naught. There were occult instruments in the caverns below Quill. For a moment he merely stares past you, lost in thought. This can only mean one thing. If someone's conducting rituals around Angwin's corpse, that means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. But buried in those clauses was a terrible cost. No less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. It'll unlock the upper chamber in the sacred shroom to the west. There's no doubt in my mind. Someone's being taken to the sacred shroom to be metabolized, as per the contract's terms. You gotta go there and save him. Okay, I'll do my best. I want to see if he has an upgrade table. I can't go up here. Oh. That was weird. One of my keys got stuck or something, I bet. Another different path. Turn on sticky keys. There's a house down here. Turn my USB disconnected sound. The farmhand sits aimlessly watching the mushrooms. Maybe there's not an upgrade table in the first town on purpose. Let's check the mayor's house. Mayor Olwen. The woman sits with her eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Quill. She mutters under her breath, "Oh, flames, oh, the flames! We have to douse the flames! Is everything okay?" Ah! She looks at you with a frenzied intensity to her gaze. What are you doing? You've got to get out of here! The Nautilus will burn you alive! What are you talking about? Can't you see it? The monster rising above the flames? Oh, the horror! We have to... Nothing's on fire, is it? Are you kidding? I'm burnt to a crisp. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm terribly sorry. You caught me in the middle of a divination. My name is Olwen, mayor of this humble village of Quill. How do you do? Pleased to meet you. She performs a short curtsy. Thank you for your understanding. I've been rather anxious about the future, as you've no doubt observed. You see, I have found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I was merely indulging in a scryshroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose, and it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all. How reliable are these divinations? Oh, in Pool, we pride ourselves on our scryshroom divinations always being reliable, except for when they're not. Sometimes the drug can exacerbate the user's hopes and fears, making the vision more fantastical than prophetic. You see, the small mercenary band, we actually heard about this. The Nautilab is that big floating thing. You want my help? I'll see what I can do. She gives you a sly smile. Very well. That's the gate bridge. That's how we get to Hallowshear, which is our goal right now. That's the Nautilab. That's the thing she wants us to go and investigate. There's coins back here. 3 whole coins. That's a room and a half at the inn. Oh, let's have a little rest. Wow. We have to go to the sacred shroom, which is that big green mushroom right there. They're all green, I know. But the really big one right there, I'm pointing at it. I bet there's not a quick way down there. We're gonna have to, like, go all the way around to get down there. It would be too easy to just have, like, a place I could launch here. This guy's gonna follow me. Let's see if I can make him fight something else. I was really hoping there would be 2 enemies here, instead of just 1. Okay, fine. Poof! And now he's my friend. Okay, let's go check out this, like, mausoleum or whatever. We need a 4? I'll do 4 for this one. Oh, we only needed 3. Potion. Oh, Elixir of Restoration restores health and mana to maximum. And a Death's Veil, a legendary mushroom with potent alchemical potential. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. It is said the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. Oh, we didn't have to waste lockpicks on that. We could have just done this shit. I bet there's one around back. No? Side? I bet it was over here. No? That's surprising. On one of those? It's not a big deal because we already got into it. I want to go back up to the base. See if I can find an upgrade station and take a break. Let's go. Next time we're going to focus on finding a map. Yeah, a map. We got Scryshroom Tea. Let's give it to our guy. About that tea you wanted? I got it. This is exactly what I was looking for. How thoughtful of you. He removes from his belt a tiny metal teapot. He slips some loose tea in the filter, and to your surprise, you notice it already contains boiling water. If you would be so kind as to wait a moment, Confessor, I really must let this brew. You wait for an uncomfortable few minutes in total silence while the Inquisitor stares at his miniature teapot. Finally, he seems satisfied. He pours the liquid into a cup and takes a sip. He frowns and is silent a moment. Confessor, this is... Excuse me. Damn fine tea. He takes another sip. I've tried an extraordinary number of teas in my time, and this is one of the best. My wife is going to love it. Please, take this in recompense. Beads of sweat appear on the Inquisitor's forehead, and he seems to be staring at something only he can see. He mutters to himself, damn fine tea indeed. You think it is probably best to leave him be. Huh. Well, that's the way it goes, huh? Doesn't look like there's an upgrade station here for me. Oh, I bet we could pay for one. If I had hella money. But alas, I do not. That really is a busted texture, huh? Only on this side. Alright. We made some good progress. This is where that ship was. Velicolos. We got a good rundown on what's kind of like going on around here, I feel like. And, yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, hold on. We did get another delusion. Let's put that into our, might this time, because we need really high might as well. We want to be able to attack really, really good with our sword. Oh, I don't know. I want to do this to save. Yay. Alright. Chat. I hope you had a good time with me tonight, because I had a really good time playing that game. I really like this game, and I can't wait to show you more of it very soon. We'll come back to it right away, and I'll see you when I see you. Maybe tomorrow, but soon enough. Either way, have a good night for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye.